Dribbles are also
because I walk the straight line. I lost my way inside. That's where I go. That's all I know. And let me tell you, it wasn't always this way. I was a young man with a lot to say. But nowadays I feel best on my own. Don't wanna pick up the phone, I just wanna be left up. Please don't talk to me, I don't wanna talk to you. You're not the kind of person I wanna know. Because I walk the straightest line. Don't rock way inside. Out, that's where I go. That's all I know.
Dressed in their finest, the Mavs as they came through the tunnel earlier on, ready to give their faithful fans plenty to cheer about tonight. This is it, opening day. The regular season is set to begin, and we're thrilled to bring you all the live action right here on 2K Sports. And tonight we'll see the Dallas Mavericks as they go up against the Oklahoma City Thunder. Hi everyone, this is Kevin Harlan, and joining us tonight, Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. And reporting from the sidelines, our very own David Aldridge. Both teams tonight dealing with some injuries. Here's a look at who's out for the evening.
And here early in the season, these two teams trying to overcome the injuries and hopefully get healthier down the stretch.
Now the opening lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. In the backcourt, we'll see Gilgeous-Alexander and Caruso. Dort and Williams up in the forward positions. And it's Holmgren in at the center, filling out the middle. And for the Mavericks, big men on the floor for him. It'll be Washington and Gafford. Irving on the wing along with Thompson. And it's Doncic in at the point guard. And it's Dallas to start out. Here we are, Greg, in game one of the NBA season. How does opening night feel different from the rest of the season, the rest of the schedule?
Well, Kevin, it's the excitement of the unknown. Everybody comes in with the highest of expectations, right? You got new teammates, some new wrinkles, still a lot to figure out and shake out over the course of a long season.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. Good on the triple.
Quick trigger there by SGA. I'll tell you, on the catch, be ready to rise and fire.
Hits it from three-point range.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Count that one.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, that three-level scoring ability, that time working the mid-range.
Greg, you think about oversized point. And the gold standard has always been Magic Johnson. Now you look at Luka Doncic, and he's certainly big for that position.
Definitely some positive similarities, right? But the big difference is one of those guys has 5 rings, and that's not a knock on Doncic. This is a team sport, but Magic's ability to affect winning was right there with another MJ, Michael Jordan.
Here's Caruso. Drills it from outside.
Boy, that is a heads-up play right there by Lou Dort. He sees an opening and gets the ball exactly where it needs to go.
Here's Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic.
That's a finish he'll be bragging about for a while.
As he should. Very impressive.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim, okay?
Now, here's Washington. After the miss from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Gafford. And Gafford throws it down.
Nathaniel Gafford is a vertical threat at the cup. Look out below.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. And some changes here for the Mavericks. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. Marshall comes in for Klay Thompson. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Kyrie Irving. And a new group in here for the Thunder. Williams, he's checked in for Holmgren. Aaron Wiggins comes in for Dort. Isaiah Joe, he's checked in for Alex Caruso. And Wallace subbed in for Gilgeous-Alexander. And here are the Mavericks now, following the score by Oklahoma City. Dinwiddie kicks to Washington. Driving inside.
Well, how about that floor awareness by Spencer Dinwiddie, getting his guys the basketball in great spots.
Williams against Washington. Wallace, the pass to Joe. Back to Wallace. Here's Wiggins. Launches a three. Buries the long-range jumper.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
Dinwiddie dishes to Doncic. No good from outside. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Mavericks lead by 1. And don't go away. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for Dallas.
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
On the floor for Oklahoma City, getting going here in the second quarter. Isaiah Joe is out there with Aaron Wiggins. Then there's Cason Wallace. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Williams at the 5 spot. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Thunder take it one step at a time. All-star Shai Gilgeous-Alexander says, I think we all stay in the moment, and that's why we've been able to get better. Attack the day, the program in front of us. We all have the right intentions and want to win at the end of the day. Kevin?
That attitude growing by leaps and bounds. Thank you, David.
Well, that's just inconsistency from him, and it's happened all night, and it hasn't helped their cause.
I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Thanks, guys. Well, after their three-point shooting abandoned them in the finals, the Mavericks have addressed that shortcoming in a major way, acquiring one of the Splash Brothers, Klay Thompson. Klay is eager for a fresh start and an opportunity, I'm told, to add another ring to his championship resume. This should be a match made in heaven.
Without a doubt. Shams Charania with the report. Hey, Shams, thanks. Let's get an update on Chet Holmgren. David, what's the status?
Kevin, I caught up with the head athletic trainer for Oklahoma City, and unfortunately, it sounds pretty serious. Injuries never come at a good time, but somehow it seems even more frustrating when they happen this early. Tough break for sure. Guys?
Thank you, David. Appreciate the update. Never like to see any kind of injury, Greg.
Yeah, it's one of the toughest parts of the game because you have little to no control over it.
Well, we're obviously hoping for a speedy recovery because we know this about this young guy. He simply loves playing the game.
Pass to Prosper. Rebound by Williams.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
Here we are sizing up GA Jalen Williams, and his shooting has got to be his biggest strength.
Absolutely. He's great at spacing the floor for his teammates with his catch and shoot abilities, but he's equally gifted shooting off the dribble.
From deep three-point territory. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. They host the Spurs after this one. That'll be the last of 3 straight at home for the team.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Thunder trailing by 11. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Williams passes to Caruso. Good work there as it goes. Caruso's got 5 points so far.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Knocked away. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Oh, what a pretty pass. Throw to the open spot. Lead your teammate perfectly.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. And so it's Dallas. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, PJ. Hot start offensively. How do you continue that in the second half?
I think we did a great job of attacking the rim and kicking out to our teammates and making open shots. So we got back away from that in the second quarter, but we got to do a better job of that coming out of halftime.
Stick with what works, right? Thanks for your time, man.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Hello and welcome.
Looking at Dallas, you really get to see what they're made of after your hard work in the offseason. Yeah, you have big.
And let's dig into the first half now. Things looking pretty good for the Mavericks.
When you take care of the boards, usually things turn out well, unless you're getting shot out the gym.
Which hasn't happened yet.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander really making a difference here.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
And one forward, Thompson. At the other forward, Washington. The star backcourt, Doncic and Irving are the guard set. And it's Gafford in at the 5, patrolling the paint. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. And a big part of perimeter defense, Greg, avoiding screens. What are some of the tricks of the trade in that regard?
Well, sometimes you have to get skinny. I mean, other times it's using your strength. A lot goes into it. Also, getting a cadence for the screener. It's one of the more challenging aspects of NBA defense.
And it's Doncic missing.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
Boy, everyone is getting to their spots and then capitalizing. 3 for 4 in the quarter. Beautiful.
The 3 for Doncic. Hits the three-point bomb. Doncic has got 12 points in the game.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
He was all alone on that one.
Boy, excellent start to the second half. They've missed just once in 5 attempts.
When you talk about Jalen Williams, Doris, is it fair to say this guy has superstar-level potential?
Without a doubt, Kevin. Jalen Williams is a 3-level scorer. He's fearless in the clutch. He has the hunger to keep improving, and he can be a lockdown defender. He's got all the tools to reach the level you're talking about. I really like the way he's playing in this half. He looks so much more aggressive and confident.
Doncic attacks. You know, Doris, every so often there are guys that come along that you can build a franchise around, and Luka Doncic seems to be one of them.
There's no question, Kevin. If I were putting a team around Luka Doncic, I'd want to have multiple vertical threats at the rim and shooters at every other position, because at that point, Luka is unguardable.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. Najee Marshall comes in for Washington. And Spencer Dinwiddie subbed in for Irving. And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Mavericks. Dinwiddie for 3. Caruso grabs the miss. Thunder trailing by 7. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Misses the 3.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Well, shot ready on the catch. Go ahead, Spencer Dinwiddie.
For Oklahoma City, they've gone 6 of 8 on field goal attempts in the third. A 75% clip. Here's Wiggins, and that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
And the rebound and the follow show you what he is all about. Gritty and determined with a soft touch to match.
On the wing, Thompson. That falls. Nice feed that time from Dinwiddie. And the Mavericks lead by 11. Here's Caruso. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
And so it's Dallas. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. And Oklahoma City, look at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. In the backcourt, we'll see Gilgeous-Alexander and Caruso. The post pair form will be Williams and Holmgren. And it's Dort in at the small forward. Irving kicks to Doncic. Over to the wing. Here's Washington, and he comes up with the deuce.
Yeah, the court awareness that Luka plays with, knows exactly when and where to deliver the pass.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Yeah, just nice strength there, and then just off with the shot.
And got what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Mavericks?
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
Boy, the long ball has been another point of emphasis for this group tonight. Their shooters are finding open spaces and firing without hesitation.
You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Here's Irving. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. And now a 12-point Maverick lead. Out to the right wing, Caruso. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Dallas has gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Count that one. Washington's got the lead up to 14 now for Dallas.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
And he hasn't forced much tonight. I love the efficiency he's giving to them.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
Williams, that's for 2. From the top of the key, he buries it.
What confidence by Jalen Williams. Just ready in the catch-and-shoot situation, saying, I'm going to get this off before you can do anything about it.
Doncic with the bucket.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for Dallas.
We got to see a display of offensive prowess in this one that got it done. High-scoring game.
Bucket after bucket. They were really in attack mode all game long.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Luka Doncic.
He just looked like an orchestrator out there. His teammates kept running to the open spot, and he found them time and time again.
The shot by Thompson, no good. So it's the Thunder now, trailing here by 8. A rebound by Washington, and the Mavericks call time here. 26 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Guys, what do you think?
And they've got this one just about wrapped up.
It's not completely over, and they know that. But if they carry out their game plan, they should be golden.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Thompson with the bucket.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over.
And taking a technical there is the last thing you want to do. The opposite of smart basketball.
One shot.
There's 14 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Here's Grimes. 3 from the inbound. And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession. Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. 7 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What do you think, guys?
Some call them wins and lessons. Coach not wasting any time making his point.
Well, maybe not his time, but this game is certainly finished. Let's get it over with.
It's good from beyond the arc. Here's Lively. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. Guys, your thoughts?
And a little late to implement a plan B. This game is a wrap.
Well, I think he might just want to remind these guys, hey, let's finish the game the right way.
So we see the Mavericks get the win here. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone said